Now, baby, you know when you step into Granny's house. Come on in, beloved.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the truth at the door. Don't wipe your feet, just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Pull up your Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear.
Granny ain't scared, and you better not be either. Welcome to Granny's house.
Welcome to Granny's house. How y'all doing? How are you doing today? We are at season 2, episode 27. We come a long way, correct? We come a long way. Tonight's topic, energy vampires. Yes, those people that suck all the life out of you. And they don't take none of your money. They just take it. We're going to get to it, though. Energy vampires. Before we get started, we do what? We talk about the rules. Every week we do the rules. Like, follow, and share. Like, follow, and share. Welcome to Granny's house on Instagram. Welcome to Granny's house on Facebook. They call me Granny on TikTok. They call me Granny on YouTube. They call me Granny on Lemonade. And anywhere else they got a place, I'm there, Charles. They call me Granny, right? FatimaNoor.com, Fatima Noor.com to purchase the book. Yes, to purchase the book. And what? All images, written or spoken, belong to Granny. Your attendance is your approval. Your attendance is your approval. Grab your journals. Get ready because we have a nice long show tonight. We do. She said, hey, sis. P is here. Hey, beloved. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you are here. Get ready. We're getting ready to go. Get your journals ready. And let's get started. Energy vampires. Tonight we are talking about energy vampires. The people who can leave you exhausted and stressed, questioning your life choices without even borrowing a dime. And if you ever looked at your phone, yes you did, and you saw that name pop up, and you were like, oh my goodness, and you immediately got tired, this show is for you. This show is for you. So grab your coffee, your water. You better have your notebook, right? And let's get right into it. We got to get into it because this is a long show. Hey, beloved. Walaikum salam. So happy you're here. Welcome to Granny's house. Get your spend the night bag and your journal. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. What is an energy vampire? And you say, Granny, what's an energy vampire? Well, let's see what an energy vampire is. An energy vampire is a person who makes you feel so irritated, keyed up, or fatigued that you have to recover after seeing them. Someone who causes you to regularly zone out during conversations, right? Because they don't involve you. A friend who is consistently put off seeing or you dread responding to. An energy vampire, right? That was a nice long one, but what? Most people think energy vampires are simply a negative person. No, that's too simple, too easy. An energy vampire is anybody who consistently takes more emotional energy than they contribute to you. Correct? Hey, beloved, better late than never. You better be, come on. I'm happy you're here. Welcome to Granny's house. You leave every interaction feeling, oh my God, exhausted, irritated, anxious, guilty, and emotionally heavy. We've been there. Yes, we have. And the crazy part about it is what? Sometimes these people are your family. Yes, they are. Sometimes they're your best friends. Sometimes there are people who lay right next to you. Get with it. Right beside you. You hear me? The person right beside you. And sometimes what? They're even us. Yes, we too are energy vampires. So we're going to look at ourselves today, right? Energy vampires don't always want your money, baby. No, they don't. You know what they want? They want your attention. They want your peace, your emotional labor. Because sometimes emotional labor is harder than physical labor. I have been some days to where I'll go, I am so tired, but I didn't do anything. But you know what I did? I had my ear to a phone, listening to a whole bunch of, and I'm mentally drained. So we said these people want your emotional labor. And they feel you have the ability to fix everything. And just because we're such good-hearted people naturally, we want to help. We want to help everybody. And because of that, we're often the target. We're the perfect target for the energy vampires. So tonight, our first question, you should have your journal out. Get your journal. Have you ever gotten a phone call and your entire mood changed the second you saw the caller ID? And if you don't got your journal, you can answer this in the chat. Have you ever gotten a phone call and the second you saw that caller ID, you was like, oh Lord, not today, Satan, not today. If that's you, type yes in the chat. Throw me a heart or throw me a thumbs up or something. Let me know you hanging out with Granny tonight. And it's what? Not because they did anything bad. Not because they even did anything today. But because their history you have with them, you already know how this is about to end. Yes, you do. You already know it's about to go down. And that, my dear, is an energy vampire. That's an energy vampire. Number one on our energy vampire list, the consistent crisis person. Every day they have a new emergency. You hear me? Every day they have a new emergency. Every week they have a new disaster. Every month. What? They're rebuilding their lives. You hear me? And what? This the same movie, different episode. We don't watch this movie. We in episode 2 of your life. Episode 10 of some people's life. The same movie in a different episode. They ain't changed. Their car breaks down again. Yes, it did. What? They lose their relationship and child baby daddy that made him mad again. They lose another job again. And the question becomes at this point, at what point is what? This is no longer bad luck. No. At some point, this is a pattern. This is a pattern that they created for themselves. And a lot of people don't have a crisis. They don't have a crisis problem. They had a bad decision problem. And we're not going to use the word bad always in their decision because we can't judge a person's decision. That's their life. But in our own ways, we can say that if they're disturbing us, you're making a lot of bad decisions. And I can say that if you're disturbing me personally, correct? And here's where we get trapped. And you say, Granny, we actually get trapped? Yes, we get trapped. Because if somebody keeps touching a hot stove and they keep getting burnt, you going to keep buying Band-Aids forever? I'm just asking you. What? Or do they ever stop touching the stove? Good question. Do you know some people like this that's keep touching the stove? They be like this. Come on, y'all. Energy vampire. A noun. An individual who preys on the energy of others, leaving others feeling tired when they're in their presence. And 4 steps to dealing with your energy vampires. A good tip. Number 1, recognize the sign. Number 2, take a deep breath. Number 3, set a boundary. And number 4, do what? Take a step back. You are allowed to take a step back. And we're going to get to some of those too, right? The professional victim. We got a lot of those in our lives. Yes, we do. The professional victim. Nothing is never their fault. It was their fault. I didn't do nothing. They always doing something. They always wrong. Who is they? I like to meet them. Not their exes. The ex was always wrong. Nothing's never their fault. Their boss. Their boss is always on them. It's not their fault. They don't see no fault in it. Not the fact they ain't got no money. They ain't their fault either. What? And not even their children. They won't even take blame for some of the things that they're doing with their own children. They blame you for how their children are messed up. Like you was there. And their own choices. They don't take responsibility for their choices. It's always somebody else's what? Fault. Y'all know somebody like that. And everybody is always wrong. So my question tonight to you, if everybody you've ever met in your life is the problem, maybe there's a possibility what? The common denominator is you. Maybe you're the problem. Talking to me, remember y'all my therapist. The professional victim spends so much time explaining why life happened to them. Yes, they do. And what? They never take responsibility for what they can change. They won't even try to change it. And you cannot heal them if they refuse to acknowledge what? That they have a problem. Just like when you go to people that go to rehab, you have to first stand up and say, my name is Granny, and yes, I have a problem. But if I don't acknowledge my problem, then how can I even start to what? Grow. You'll see I'm back at my sign, huh? Growth. There's that word. We said it. Growth begins the moment you take accountability for yourself. And that's why some of us run from accountability. You know, you go, why won't they even try, Granny? Well, because accountability requires them to change. And they ain't ready to change. So my question to you, number 2 tonight is what? When something goes wrong, what is your first response? How do you handle it when something goes wrong? Do you go, oh, who did this to me? Or do you say, what can I learn from this? What can I gain from this? That's my question. How do you answer that? So put that in your journal tonight. Walaikum salam. Hey, that's my little sugars. They better be asleep. Walaikum salam, family. So how do you answer that question? Because those two answers create a completely different life for you. And those two answers give you two completely different lives. And we said, what? You answer, who did this to me? Or, what can I learn from this? What can we learn? Come on. The negative prophet. Are you a negative prophet? You know these people. Yes, we do. We all have a negative prophet around us. You tell them your dreams, and they tell you why it ain't gonna work. I have been a negative prophet, and this is why I wrote this part, because I said this was me at one time, and I'm striving not to be that. And I had to catch myself because one of the little text write-offs called me today, and he was like, "Mom, I got a great idea. Somebody told me this," and I was like, "Ooh, why don't you do this?" But then I had to think about it. I said, "You know what? If you like it, I love it." I probably wouldn't do it, but baby, if you like it, I love it. Put your tennis shoes on and run the race, right? Be like Nike and just do it. Just do it. You tell them your plans, and they say what? They tell you your plans gonna fail. Your plans will fail. You tell them your blessings, and they always got something to tell you about what's gonna go wrong. Ooh, girl, I got me a new car. Why'd you buy that car? Ooh, you know how much the insurance is? Ooh, you know how much you gotta get the real good gas in that one. They always break down, girls. You know what Ford means? Fix and repair daily. Why you buy a Ford? You're starting a business. And you know what they tell you? Girl, most businesses fail. I wouldn't do that. But you go and you tell them what? Girl, I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to go back to school, baby. You know what? I'm going to try. And you know what they tell you? Well, you're too old. Why would you go back to school? Don't you know how old you are? And some folk even go, well, child, it's expensive. Why would you waste that kind of money? You say, I'm finally happy. I'm finally happy. I got a smile every day. I'm glowing, drinking my water, minding all my black business. I'm finally happy. And you know what they say? Girl, just wait. Don't worry. Just wait. It's going to happen. You ain't got to worry. Just wait. It ain't going to last too long. Some people are so committed to disappointment that they become uncomfortable around hope. Yes, they do. Hope threatens their world views. Why? Your growth reminds them of what they never attempted. Shaking your head, you better come on. Hope, your growth reminds them of what they never attempted because they were scared to try. There's that word again. Your courage reminds them of the risks they never took. They're scared. And rather than rise higher, you know what they do? They pull you down with them. What? Misery loves company. And don't be accepting the invite. Tell them I ain't coming. I ain't got no shoes. I ain't got nothing to wear. So do what? Stop looking for broke people to give you financial advice. So don't call me, child. I ain't got no money yet. I'm going to let you know what not to do. But I ain't ready to tell you how to go invest and flip and diverse and all that yet. I ain't there yet, but I'm getting there. I'm working on it. Stop asking bitter people for relationship advice. If you know that you sat at that table at Thanksgiving for the last 32 years, and you got somebody still crying to you about 1932, about what he or she done to them, don't ask them about no relationship advice. No, because they ain't got nothing for you. And stop asking fearful people how to be brave. Because if they have all this negativity that they can pass on to you, have they ever even tried to be brave themselves? Good question, huh? Good question. I'm going to answer it for you. Let's see what Granny had to say. I think she was dealing with some mess like this today.
Everybody isn't sent to help you grow. Some people are assigned to distract you, drain you, and keep you stuck. Protect your peace. It costs too much to replace.
Granny said, protect your peace, child. It costs too much to do what? Replace. The guilt trip specialist. Are you that person? The guilt trip specialist. This is the person who what? Knows exactly where all your soft spots are. And we all have one of those. Throw up some hearts in the chat if you got some of them guilt trip specialists in your life. Walaikum salam. I'm happy you're here, beloved. Woo, walaikum salam, beautiful. I missed you. I miss your face. This person knows exactly where all your soft spots are. They know your heart. They know you're compassionate. Oh, you just so full. And they know how to weaponize both of them against you. Yes, they do. They will say you've changed. Ooh, you what you think you better than us now? Well, look at you. You just changed it. I don't like that new change in you. You used to be better when you was like this. What translation to you've changed is, child, I'm growing. I'm growing. And your growing makes them uncomfortable. You don't call me no more. Why you don't call? Girl, you know we should talk for hours and hours. You know what translation to that is? I miss having unrestricted access to you. And we've given a lot of people a lot of unrestricted access to us and spent too much time on a lot of stuff that we should have hung the phone up. Right? Close the door. Don't take the invite. The guilt trip specialist is always trying to hurt you. And sometimes they're not always trying to hurt you. Sometimes they just simply trying to keep you where they're comfortable at, right where you are, unhealed. Because that's a comfortable space for them to be around you. Because they don't want to what? Grow. Come on. Come on. Y'all better come on. Laziness kills what? Ambition. Anger kills wisdom. Ego kills growth. Fear kills dreams. Jealousy kills peace. Doubt kills confidence. Now what? Read that left to right. Right to left. Excuse me. We're going to start from the beginning. Ambition kills laziness. So get yourself and get ambition. Wisdom kills anger. Go fill your head up with something else besides housewives. Dreams kill your fear. So if you have them dreams, go live in them. Go pursue them to kill the fear. Your growth will kill that ego. Your peace will kill jealousy. Because you ain't got time to be jealous of somebody if you're happy, right? And confidence kills the doubt. Confidence kills the doubt. I hope you took a screenshot of that one and share that one. My sis says, anytime you hear you have a voice, you better yourself. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. Why we keep letting them drain us? Why we keep doing it? We just do. Well, I'm helping. They need me. Because many of us were taught that being a good person means being available at all times to everybody. Yes, we did. What? And we think saying no is selfish. It's not. It's not. Go back to season 1. No is a complete sentence. Correct. No is a complete sentence. You can love somebody and still have boundaries. You can love somebody and still have boundaries. You can pray for someone and you can still hang up the phone. You ain't got to be on there all day long, child. And you ain't got to hold a whole tsunami prayer for them to get to God. You hear me? You can care about somebody and you can still protect your peace by telling them no with a smile. A locked door doesn't mean you hate your neighbors. No, it does. It means you understand your boundaries. It means I don't want you just to walk up in here. A locked door means I got some stuff that I want to protect. And if I leave this door open, you have option and an option to walk up in here and take what you want. And that's the same way with your peace. Lock the door. You gonna let people just walk up in and just ruin and wreck your day all the time? I'm speaking for myself. Jesus himself even had boundaries. Yes, he did. Yes, he does. You hear me? He has boundaries. They say Jesus loved everybody. Well, not everybody. Some folk he had to give a good whooping to, right? But he didn't travel with everybody. No, he didn't. Everybody didn't get to walk with him. He didn't explain himself to everybody. No, he didn't. He did not chase everybody. He did not stay where he wasn't received. You hear that? He didn't stay where he wasn't received. He didn't spend his money where he was respected at either. Y'all hear me? The Savior even had boundaries. And if he had boundaries, somehow we think we're supposed to answer every call, solve every problem, rescue every adult, and carry everybody's burden. So if Jesus had boundaries, why do you think you're supposed to live without them? I'm just asking. Put some boundaries in the chat. If Jesus had boundaries, why you don't have any? That's a word that we're going to keep reflecting on in our journey. Boundaries. Boundaries. She said, set them boundaries. You better come on, child. And them boundaries mean a lot. Yes, they do. Energy vampires. A person who will suck the life out of you with their tedium and monotony, leaving you bored, irritated, threatened, or even depressed. They are virtually incapable of seeing things from another person's perspective, lacking in empathy, and they will try to take all they can from you. We see the word avoid real big and red. Avoid it. Hang up the phone. Not today. No, ma'am. No, sir. Not today, right? Avoid it at all costs. Protect your peace at all costs.
Annie, somebody's upset you stopped answering their calls. Did they pay my mortgage? No. My car note? No.
Then why they acting like shareholders?
Exactly.
Ooh, Granny said they acting like shareholders. Did they pay my? She said, did they pay my mortgage? Come pay my rent, please. Did they pay my car note? She said, no. She said, then why they acting like shareholders? They don't get a chance to do that. No, not at all. Welcome to Granny's house. We are almost at what? Halfway mark. Before we get to the halfway mark, let's deal with these what? Signs of high vibration. Because we're going to take it to another level now. Part 2 is when we, after the halfway mark, is when we're going to come a little higher, right? So signs of high vibration. I want you to think of these as we go to our second part. Number 1, people stare at you. And they're not always staring at you because they maybe you got something hanging out your nose or you didn't wipe right. They're staring at you because you look good. You feel good. You're showing high energy. Children like you. It says kids, but kids is goat. Children like you. Animals feel safe around you. Strangers tell you their life stories. And I've had that happen to me. I have to teach y'all my therapy. I was in Ralph's one day, and this lady came on to me and the maintainer, and she was in the aisle. And I was looking for the Tonys and fussing about why it's cost more here than at Walmart. But when I realized we got to talking to the lady and she got to telling us her whole life. I'm saying when we finished with her, we knew everybody. We knew her mama, her daddy, her grandparents, the kids, the dog. We knew everybody's problems and who was where and what it wasn't. But she said, I don't know why I'm talking to you guys and why I'm so comfortable to tell you this. But I think she needed it because she said, I feel better. Strangers tell you their life stories. The room energy shifts when you walk in. Do you high vibrate? You irritate toxic people by being authentic. And people envy you and you don't even know why. You don't even know why. Welcome to Granny's house. We're at the halfway mark. It is season 2, episode 27. Child, is called Energy Vampires. Energy Vampires. And that's what we're dealing with today. And as we deal with these energy vampires, we're at part 2. Part 2, let's see what our little granny had to do with also as she's doing her energy.
Today I'm
Vampires.
protecting my peace. Your cousin is calling for the 5th time today. Tell her I'm unavailable.
Boundaries are biblical.
But she says it's an emergency. Is somebody bleeding? No, she wants to tell you what her ex did.
Voicemail.
Jesus said, send her to voicemail. Send her to voicemail. Cosmic K, how you doing, beloved? She said people were staring at me during the Juneteenth event at the park. Ellen, that's because you must have been radiating high. You hear me? Because they were staring at me too. But the difference with me, I had a bright gold suit on, so I was walking around looking like a big old copper penny. So I guess that's why they were staring at me too. Welcome to Granny's house, beloved. Cosmic K, pull up your spend a night bag and come hang out with your cousins. Give everybody a hey. Part 2. You are allowed to protect your peace. Right? You're allowed to protect your peace. Some of us were raised to believe that a good person means tolerating every single thing. No, it doesn't. Healthy people have boundaries, and we talked about that. We talked about boundaries, and we're going to continue to talk about boundaries every show till we get it. Healthy people have boundaries. You can be kind and still say what? No. You can love someone and still walk away from chaos. Smart people walk away. And protecting your peace is not selfish. It's necessary. It's very necessary. 9 practical ways to stop the drain. This is how we're going to deal with practical ways to stop the drain. Number 1 is a shorter phone call. The shorter phone call, because every conversation does not need to last an hour. You do not have that much, unless you're catching up with somebody. But you know how some of them conversations go that you should have had 5 minutes and cut the door. You should have hung up, right? Cut the cord. I've been on some of those. And some of them I probably have drained some of y'all. And if I have, I'm sorry. I apologize publicly. Some calls can be a hey girl, how you doing? Or hey boo, how you feeling? Hey big head, I'm just checking on you. Real quick to the point and what? That's enough. That's enough. The delayed response. Every text message is not an emergency. No, it's not. Your 30-year-old, every text message they give you is not an emergency. They just want to know where you are to see if you bring them something home. Every text message does not mean that you have to give people immediate access to you right now. Are they entitled to it right now? Y'all know who is entitled to it and who's not. Yes, you do. Now, your baby daddy call you, he's stressing you. He may not be entitled to it right now. But if he's your maintainer, child, answer the phone. He's entitled to it right now. He has grown up and he has called himself the husband. Answer that phone. Stop playing. If it's your wife, it's a right now. I don't care if she just want to tell you what color the shoes she have on today. That was cute. It's a right now. Mind our business. Respond when available. Not when you're pressured to respond. Respond when you're available to respond. And you'll have to feel pressure to respond to everything. The boundary sentence. The boundary sentence. Get your journals out. Get your journals out. Because what? We're going to practice saying things. Number 1 is, I can't do that. Then stop talking. You can tell them, I can't do that today. And then quiet. No explanations. No guilt. No long TED talk with all what you got to tell them why. No. I can't, baby. I can't do that today for you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. What? Your emotional budget. You have an emotional budget if you don't recognize it. Your emotional budget is what? What? You go, girl, you budget your money. You go in the store, and we was at Juneteenth this weekend in Lamert, and there's a lot of little trinkets, I wanted. I like little trinkets and stuff, and a lot of little stuff I wanted, but I'm on a budget. And I couldn't spend it here and there everywhere, even though I wanted to. If I had some money, I probably walked out. Everybody would have had bags full. But what? Because I'm on a budget, it's the same way with your energy. Why don't you budget your energy to people the way you budget your money? Because if you only have so much peace, you only have so much patience, and you only have so much emotional strength in one day. You do. So stop giving it away to people who never replenish or give any back. And I always tell people, I only got a couple nerves left, and I got to save them for the children. You hear me? I got to save them for them kids. They work on my last ones, but I keep a little bit just for them. That means that find people who replenish you, not people who always find every kind of way to drain you. Correct? So spend your energy on what produces peace. She said, if that's why I keep spending my money, I do respond. But you know what the problem is, girl? We be all over the place, and you catch me all the time when I'm out. I was gone this weekend when you was calling me, and I said I'm gonna call her Monday. I'm sorry, boo, I hit you back, but I'll call you tomorrow. I promise. Cross my heart. Ask yourself one hard question. But before we ask ourselves that hard question, I want you to do this. Vibrate so high that what? The toxic people in your life have no choice but to fall out of your frequency. Yes, you do. You're going to push them away, not mentally, physical. You're going to push them away because you're going to be happy. Your growth is going to be just so magnetic that I can't stand to be around her. She always happy. Every time I see her, she always got a smile on her face. Or here she come trying to make something light or something. Don't you know I want to be sad? No. When was the last time this relationship encouraged me? Ask yourself that when you're talking to certain people. When was the last time this person encouraged me? It was the last time they even supported me. And all support doesn't always mean monetarily. When was the last time they supported me? When was the last time they inspired me? Don't ask me that. Ask yourself that. When was the last time that they poured something into me beside taking away? When's the last time you poured something into somebody else beside taking away? Because remember, we are energy vampires ourselves. And if you're always the giver, always the fixer, and always the rescuer, you may not have a relationship. You may have taken on a responsibility. And that person is an adult, 9 times out of 10, and you may have had one of them as your children. Let that responsibility grow up. Let that other person find a way to figure out some of the stuff in their life too. I seen this little joke one time on Instagram, and it said, somebody called a guy, and they called him, and they told him, my lights is off. Can you help me? He says, oh no, I don't want to block the blessing that God's trying to give you. And I don't want to step in the way of the whooping he's trying to give you, because he may hand it off to me. Ooh, y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. What if you're the energy vampire? Can that be us? Are you the complainer vampire? Always whining about life and refusing change? And you feed on pity and sympathy? Are you the cold-hearted vampire? You respond apathetically to your stories or struggles, and you feed on reactions to their dismissiveness. Are you the smotherer vampire? Do you they drag you into their endless personal drama, and they feed only on your attention? Are you the contrarian vampire? Do you always have an opposing opinion to create fiction? And do you feed on opposing others? Are you the aggressive vampire? Do you provoke? Do you stir up regular negative emotions? It's small and I can't see good. And manipulate? Do you feed on conflict? What? If you saw yourself in any of these types, congrats. You're an energy vampire. But I don't want to congratulate you for that. I want you to take yourself and go, this is me and I'm not going to be this no more. This is me and I'm not going to be this no more. I was a complaining vampire. I'm working on it. Not quite all the way healed. I still got a little bit left in me. The complaining vampire. And I was also what? The smother. just constantly dragging people in my endless BS, just constantly, I don't live with myself. Come hang out with me in this pity party. Don't let that be you. My sis says, sometimes that was me. Not no more. The complainer, girl, not no more. We're not going to be vampires pulling other else's energy anymore, correct? Stop auditioning for the role of savior. Some of us have made a sheer career out of rescuing everybody. We rescue grown children. We rescue our siblings. We rescue our friends, our cousins, our baby mamas, our baby daddies. We rescue our third removed cousin. We rescue partners. And some of y'all even got to go as far as, oh, that's my work husband, my work wife. And you rescuing that person too. And everybody's crisis becomes what? Your responsibility. And you know what the problem to that is? I'm going to tell you what the problem is. The problem is the more you rescue people from consequences of their own choices, the less likely they are to change. And you question, why do they constantly keep doing this? Don't they even want to try? Don't they try to change? Why should they change? They always got you, ace in the hole. They always got you to come save them, pull them out. But when do you pull you out? Good question, huh? I'm pulling me out today. Yes, what y'all get in the chat. Say I'm pulling me out in the chat. I'm pulling me out. Example, if every month the same person come to you and they short on the rent every single month. But every month you save them. Every month you find some way to save them. What motivation do they even have to budget? Maybe them have to chase a month would be a good motivation to budget. Because then they'll realize, you know what? I can't have 2 Starbucks coffees today. I need to save my money for my rent. I can't go eat at this chicken house over here today. I need to save my money for my rent. We got what? Food at home. Yes, we do. We got food at home. And I will save this money for my rent. Are you helping them? Or are you helping them stay the exact same? Ask that question to yourself. Are you helping them or helping them stay the exact same? How to protect your energy. Number 1, not respected, then don't engage. You don't feel respected, don't engage. Wherever you are and you don't feel respected, wipe your feet and walk away and don't come back. You're not understood, then stop explaining yourself. You don't feel valid, then step back. Sometimes people need to miss you. Like what they say, miss me like salt. Because when there's no salt in your food, you know it's not there. If they're interrupting you, speak less. If they're constantly draining you and you're constantly drained, rest more. If you feel rejected, then redirect yourself. These are things you got to do for yourself, right? If you feel tested, child, don't flip the table. Stay calm. Stay calm. And if you feel doubted, because that energy vampire told you, oh, that little business ain't gonna work, then work in silence and let them see you manifest it, correct? And if you are let down, then what? Rely on you. Rely on yourself. Rely on yourself. My sister says, I'm pulling out. I'm pulling out. I'm pulling me out. She pulling herself out. I'm out. I got you, girl. Come on. Come on. I'm glad you are. We gonna get it together, right? We are pulling out of being saviors. We are not going to, we're pulling out of that savior role. Check your own energy. Check your energy. So before we end tonight, we ended the night talking about energy vampires. We're going to ask ourselves these questions. Ask yourself this question. Number 1, have I ever been one? Don't talk to me. Y'all my therapist, so you got to do your own therapy. Put it in your journal. Have I ever been one? And I asked myself that. That's the answer to my question. Yes, I've been one. I've been multiple. I'm not proud of it. No. But once we start to grow, we can see where we've been and what we've been doing. And now we can confess it. What? Acknowledge it. So once we start acknowledging the problem, then now we're on our way to growth. Have I ever been one? Yes. Have I been the reason? What? Have I been the person who only calls when I need something? Am I that person that only calls people when I need something? Do you just call and say, "Hey girl, how you doing? Hi honey, how you feeling? Girl, I got an extra sandwich, come get one." Do I bring encouragement or only my problems? Good question. Do you come sometime with encouragement or only your problems? I know it's something that we say. We say, bring good news to the believers. And I tell people now, if I talk to you in the morning, bring good news to me. Don't start my morning off with your drama. Bring good news, what? To the believers. Do people feel lighter after talking to you? Or do they feel heavier? You know, because sometimes you even feel heavy yourself after hearing your own self whine and complain too long. Growth begins when we stop making every lesson about somebody else. Growth begins when we take what? Accountability. So the mature person asks, what can I improve? Instead of, who can I blame? Because the person you wish more people were, you start becoming that person. Instead of going, oh, I wish they was like this, I wish they act like that, then you become that person. You'll be the first one. And then maybe they'll follow along if they see it's working what? For you. A weak person is found in the crowd seeking validation and attention. A strong person is found alone, seeking the higher self and healing themselves. See the difference? Person in the crowd all waiting for thumbs and likes. And don't you see me? Help me, validate me, make me feel better. But the healed person is all by themselves and they're growing and they're vibrating and their energy is higher because what? They are not allowing you to suck the blood and the life out of me. They're not allowing that anymore. Build an energy rich life. Build an energy rich life. The best protection against energy vampires isn't just boundaries. The best protection is what? Creating a life that keeps pouring back into you. Pour back into you. So ask yourself, what fills me up? Maybe it's prayer. That should be the first thing you do every day, right? Y'all know I got prayer all over the house. That should be the first thing you do every day. Prayer. Maybe it's reading. If you need a good book, call me. I got one for you. Batamanure.com. Maybe it's gardening. And if you don't got a green thumb, child, look at some gardening videos. That's what I do. I don't garden good. So I watch them people that do on YouTube. That's my business. Maybe it's walking. Walking is a good way for you to what? Protection against stuff we need to stay away from. My sis said staying calm. That's a good way too. Come on. Sewing. I like to sew, so I put that in my list on some of the things that fill me up. Sewing. Journaling. If you're at Granny's house, you should have a journal. And you should be writing in your journal some of the things that fill you up. Family time. Worship. And for me, quiet mornings. Quiet mornings fill me up because I sit and I meditate and I talk to the God inside self. And I start to help her to grow and take accountability for her of being a vampire, right? If your entire life is pouring out, eventually you will run dry. Yes, you will. You be just like my mouth right now. You will run dry. You cannot pour from an empty cup. God never asked you to do that. He never told you to pour from a cup. He never told you to empty yourself all the way for anybody. Make a list of 5 things that restore your energy. Make that list in your journal. 5 things that restore my energy. And I want you to do at least one of those things every day this week. Every day this week, do one of them 5 things. But first, you got to write down 5 things. And you go make the list. These are 5 things that restore my energy. These are 5 things that fill me up. And do one of them 5 each day. And I already put mine. I said, I like to journal. I like to sew. I like to pray. I like to meditate. I like quiet mornings. Those are my things. But now you have to figure out what? Your things. And do one every day this week to fill yourself back up. Because right now, child, we're running on empty. Silence is my new answer to disrespect. I no longer react. I no longer argue. I no longer dive into drama. I simply remove my presence. I simply disappear and hide until I'm ready to come back and I can deal with you. Until I can ready to come back and I'm not disturbing you. Not my mission to disturb you. I just want to bring peace and happiness. Welcome to Granny's house. Give yourself permission to what? Outgrow your energy vampires. Outgrow you being an energy vampire. Not everybody is meant to go where you're going. My sis said, I'm sorry, I'm late. Better late than never. And child, you can watch the replay. And everybody, you can watch the replay on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube right now, stop. Hit the thumbs up button and tell them you're enjoying Granny. Let them know that I'm having a ball today. Hit the thumbs up button. Some people were what? Assigned for a season in your life and not a lifetime. Not a lifetime where you to be around them. That doesn't make them bad. Doesn't make you bad either. It just means your paths are different now. You've had people, you were in the 3rd grade. Oh, me and my best friend, we're going to be friends for life. Oh, this is my kids going to play with her kids and this and that. And some people you do have. If you have some of those friendships, cherish them. I envy you. But some of us didn't have those friendships like that lasted that long. A lot of us, what? We crossed paths and we dissipated. Didn't mean that we were bad for each other. It just meant that they were here for a season to raise you here or to show you a better part of yourself, or maybe you for them. Come on, y'all. Come on. You don't have to announce your growth. You don't have to argue about your growth. You just simply keep growing. Just simply keep growing and people see it. People will see your growth because your inner peace is worth protecting. It's very much worth protecting. So if I can leave you with anything tonight, if anything I said didn't resonate, I hope this one thing does. Your peace is not selfish. Your peace is not selfish. Your boundaries are not rude. Your growth is not arrogance. And you are allowed, you hear me? You are allowed to protect the life that God is building inside you. Protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. You are allowed to walk away from chaos. I'm so proud of myself. You are allowed to stop carrying things that were never meant for you to even carry. Bag lady, you're going to miss your bus. You can't hurry up. Why? Because you got too much stuff. You are allowed to choose peace over drama. Every single day, choose peace over drama. And if you see drama coming, walk away. Because at the end of the day, peace is not something you find. Peace is something you create and then you protect it. Yes, you create it and then you protect it. She said, gardening is mine. I'm glad. Ooh, I'm not a good gardener. Come on. We stating facts tonight. We are stating facts. So what? As we close, some people are batteries and some people are drains, right? Pay attention to who you become after spending time with people. Do you feel stronger or do you feel weaker? Do you feel encouraged or do you feel exhausted? If I make you feel exhausted, I'm sorry. I apologize. The right people will challenge you to grow. The right people tell you, girl, go ahead and do it. Start that channel. Write that book. Exercise. Those right people will help you grow. The wrong people will keep you stuck. You don't have to hate anybody. You don't have to argue with anybody, but you do have to protect what God gave you. Protect your peace. Protect your purpose. Protect your energy. Because the life God has for you requires all three. It does. And remember, the people who get upset when you create healthy boundaries were often benefiting from you not having none. Y'all better think about it. I love you all. I had a fabulous time with you tonight. Take care of yourself. Protect your peace. And what? I'll see you Thursday at Granny's house. I'll see you next time at Granny's house. She said, I like to eat dinner all by. Oh, that's a good one. Sometimes I do too. Sometimes I take myself in a different room and I go eat dinner by myself. Not that I I don't want nobody to listen. It's because I may do something, or I may not want a whole bunch of extra noise of other people's TVs around. Well, I eat my dinner in peace and just maybe scroll or watch something or learn something, or watch other people garden. Cousin Carmen came from us tonight. She thought I forgot her. I didn't forget you. Cousin Carmen said Ephesians 4:29. Ephesians 4:29. Her segment is called Cousin Carmen Says. And Cousin Carmen will be traveling on us. So I want you all to send her some traveling grace, some prayers and love before she takes off on the road. She is a courageous soul because she's about to drive where she's going. And we know she got it. But all the prayers and love from all her Granny's house cousins, she's going to get there safely. And we tell her what? Give her some love and tell her we're going to love you. And we're going to miss you till you get back. Cousin Carmen comes from Ephesians 4:29. Let no unwholesome word proceed from your mouth, but only such a word as is good for edification according to the need of the moment, so that I will give grace to those who hear. Y'all went to public school, so I'm gonna read it again. Let no unwholesome word proceed from your mouth. That means don't be out here talking crap. Don't be gossiping, and don't be a complainer and a whiner. But only such a word as is good. Your words should be good. They should be healing. For edification according to the need of the moment. That means when you see that certain moment and you're around a person and they need you to be good, be the peaceful person, so that it will give grace to those who hear you. Make the words out of your mouth not sound like a braying ass. You hear me? Ephesians 4:29. We thank you, Cousin Carmen. We thank you. We thank you. Right back at you, beloved. And we say safe travels from all your cousins, and they sending you prayers and love as you're about to travel and enjoy another part of the country. We so gonna miss you. Thank you too. Thank you. We thank her for all the hard work she's been doing. And as we leave tonight, we say what? We like, follow, we share. We like, follow, and we share. We like, follow, we share on Instagram. We like, follow, we share on Facebook. We like, follow, and we share on TikTok. And if you are, no, Queen Mother is not back. She is gone, child. She could be gone for some months. You hear me? Her vacation is no joke. When I say she go get her some peace, she vacates. You hear me? She vacates. Like, follow, and share on TikTok. If you're on YouTube right now, and it's a couple of y'all, stop. Hit the thumbs up button. Let them know you enjoy Granny. I enjoyed her. I like hanging out with her. And I'm not going to be an energy vampire because she showed me that I have been being one. And I'm not going to be one no more. I'm not going to be one no more. I'll see you what? I'll see you Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We come on every Tuesday and Thursday, God willing. Pacific Standard Time at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come hang out, like, follow, and share. And I'll see you Thursday. Until then. If you got nothing to say nice, and all you can do is be a vampire, child, go sit in the corner. Granny putting you in there. I'm putting you in there until you're ready to come out. Welcome to Granny's house.
Door. Don't wipe your feet, to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Pull up your Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place